Can you imagine hiking on a trail, turning a corner, and seeing a huge king cobra with its head raised to your eye level, puffing and hissing, bobbing its head back and forth with half-inch fangs ready to strike? Now that would be scary. King cobras are the largest venomous snake in the world, with some that can get to be 18 feet long. What about a snake that spits venom or gnaws on its victim? Are there snakes that strike over and over again? In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 scariest snakes. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Number 10. Black Mamba. The deadliest snake in Africa is the black mamba, Dendrospis polyalpis, which has a very threatening characteristic and only requires 2 drips of venom to kill a human. Their name comes from the heavy black color of their jaws, despite the fact that they are brown and are found in sub-Saharan Africa. The wild lifespan of a black mamba might reach 10 years. They have a life expectancy of about 20 years when confined. The black mamba is a very long snake that can grow to be 10 feet long. Similar to cobras, the black mamba can lift its body in the air. Before slithering away at a speed of 19 miles per hour, they not only bite once, but also snap many times in rapid succession. 3 to 4 extremely fatal droplets of venom are present in the black mambas at birth. They can therefore attack and immediately kill people with their bites. When the snake reaches adulthood, each fang may hold up to 20 drips of poison. A heart attack can also result from this snake's venom because it is so cardiotoxic. Less than 10 minutes after the snake bite, a victim begins to experience symptoms. This snake's toxic and lethal venom passes through the human body extremely swiftly, as seen by the brief duration. Number 9. Fer de lance. Brazil, Mexico, and other countries in Central and South America are frequently home to fer de lances, Bothrops asper, also known as pit vipers. They weigh about 6 kilograms and are about 8 feet long. The majority of fatalities in Central America are caused by this snake, one of the deadliest pit vipers. The ability of female fer de lance snakes to give birth to over 90 young makes for an intriguing statistic about these snakes, which contributes to their growing population. A single bite from this pit viper can instantly turn a person's body tissue black and kill all of their tissue cells. The anticoagulant characteristics of this snake's venom prevent the blood from clotting, which increases the risk of hemorrhaging death in those who are bitten. One bite from a fer de lance snake can deliver 400-1600 mg of venom. Observe that 3 milligrams of poison is all that is required to kill a mouse. In a matter of seconds, this snake can suffocate 7 healthy people on average. Number 8. Boomslang snake. The boomslang snake, also known as the South African green tree snake, produces venom that makes victims bleed internally. It is the most dangerous rear-fanged snake and is widespread throughout Africa. Carl Patterson Schmidt, a herpetologist, died nearly 24 hours after being bitten by a boomslang due to internal bleeding from his eyes, lungs, kidneys, heart, and brain. Swaziland, Botswana, Namibia, and Zimbabwe are also home to this snake. The venom of the boomslang is hemotoxic, causing both internal and external bleeding in its victims. The victim's death might be agonizing after being bit by a boomslang. Blood begins to leak out of body openings like the nostrils and ears as a result of the body's rapid internal bleeding. If antivenom is not given quickly enough, the victim's urine, saliva, and vomit will all contain detectable blood until they pass away. The bite of the boomslang is incredibly strong. One bite is all it takes to kill a healthy person because the deadly amount is so minute. Do you know what's more worrisome than the poison in the boomslang though? The bitten person feels a false sense of security as a result. The majority of boomslang's snake bite victims believe they were struck by a dry piercing, which means the snake did not inject any venom into their bloodstream. When the side effects manifest, they are shown to be mistaken, but it's too late by the time they know it. Number 7. Eastern tiger snake. The distinctive yellow and black stripes on the body of the eastern tiger snake are how it derives its name. Southeast Australia's mountains and grasslands are the main habitats for this venomous terrestrial snake. This poisonous snake's venom is so lethal that it can kill a human within 10 to 20 minutes of a bite. Additionally, at least 1 death from the venom of this snake occurs each year in the Australian region. A human can be killed by an encounter with an eastern tiger snake with just 3 milligrams of venom, and it prefers to hunt in inhabited places. The venom specifically affects the coagulation factors in the human body and changes the way blood clots. Typical causes of death include internal bleeding and cardiac arrest. Number 6. Saw-scaled viper. This snake, Aedes carinatus, is a less well-known member of the group of snakes known as the Big Four in India. The saw-scaled viper is related to the Russell's viper, the common krait, and the Indian cobra. In India, bites from these 4 snakes result in the greatest number of fatalities and injuries. The saw-scaled viper makes a sizzling sound when threatened thanks to its serrated scales rubbing against one another. As soon as a person is bitten by this snake, they experience immediate regional swelling, agony, and bleeding in the bite area. Similar to the venom of many other venomous snakes, the saw-scaled viper's poison prevents blood from clotting, which causes internal bleeding and rapid kidney failure. To ensure survival, the patient can be given 9 different antivenom kinds as soon as feasible. Number 5. Banded krait. When the sun goes down, the banded krait, Bungarus fasciatus, which is not very active during the day, but is a very vicious predator, is likely to go after other animals. The banded krait's venom is so lethal that it can paralyze the respiratory muscles and stop the diaphragm from moving, which leads to respiratory discomfort and failure because it prevents air from reaching the lungs. Number 4. Russell's viper. In India, Sri Lanka, and Burma, the Russell's viper, Daboia russelli, is mostly to blame for the deaths that have been documented. A study that appeared in Neglected Tropical Diseases claims that Russell's viper is among the deadliest of all the real vipers. Because Russell's viper hides in fields, it is also to blame for the high percentage of farmer fatalities in Sri Lanka during crop harvesting. Painful symptoms from the venom of the Russell's viper include acute kidney failure, multiple organ failure, and death. Sharp strokes are one of the symptoms of coagulation, which can also, in rare circumstances, impair the pituitary gland and prevent it from producing several hormones. The initial signs of a Russell's viper bite are typically localized inflammation and bleeding, and the severity of the venom side effects varies. Without treatment, acute renal failure results in about 25% of deaths. Number 3. King cobra. The longest venomous snake in the world, the king cobra, Ophiophagus hana, is located in Hainan, India, and the Philippines. It may grow to a length of 11 to 15 feet. The king cobra has extraordinary visual abilities that enable it to detect a moving item at great distances. When the king cobra feels threatened, it will flare open the skin on its head by using its distinctive ribs and neck muscles. The king cobra is without a doubt one of the 3 most venomous snakes in the world, and they rightfully deserve to hold this position. In addition to injecting an average of 600 milligrams of venom every bite, the king cobra, but their poison is so strong that it can obliterate a minimum of 10 people in a single attack. The king cobra ranks among the top 10 deadly snakes due to the quantity and potency of its venom and the amount it injects into its victim's body with each bite. This snake attacks with 3 to 4 bites all at once, not just one. Due to the high concentration of cercotoxins and neurotoxins in its venom, just one bite can kill a human in 20 to 30 minutes and an adult elephant in a few hours. Number 2. Coastal taipan. In all of Australia's mild and tropical coastal districts, there are damp woodlands home to the coastal taipan, Oxyuranus scutellatus. A single bite from a coastal taipan can kill up to 55 people. The coastal taipan snake can attack accurately and fangs first, injecting its venom into its prey. This allows it to raise its entire body off the ground. The coastal taipan is a snake that you should keep your distance from because it only injects a small amount of venom compared to other venomous snakes, which makes it less harmful. The neurotoxins present in the venom of the coastal taipan can permanently damage a person's physical processes. Even the lucky people that successfully receive medical treatment within 2 hours of being bitten are still at high risk for respiratory paralysis and acute kidney failure. Number 1. Inland taipan. The world's deadliest snake, the inland taipan, is number 1 on the list. The most deadly snake is the inland taipan, which can kill both people and animals with only a small amount of venom. They reside in Australia's and Queensland's floodplains. The inland taipan rarely interacts with people since it inhabits isolated areas. This snake is thought to be gentle despite the fact that its venom is not very potent. It prefers to be left alone and must not at any cost be bothered by people. You must receive immediate medical attention if this snake ever bites you. A healthy adult can be killed by the extremely dangerous chemicals of the inland taipan's venom in less than an hour. Paralysis, damage to the muscles and nervous system, internal hemorrhage, and rapid kidney failure are all symptoms. The majority of warm-blooded creatures that inland taipans kill can have their skin color changed. This snake can hit any moving target with pinpoint accuracy thanks to its extraordinary speed. That's it for today. We'd hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.